Hello everybody, this is my second vlog and I would like to talk about the importance of memory because memory is a part of our own self. I start from the experience I had with a friend of mine who knew me since I was a child, and when he was old he got Alzheimer's. So I went to visit him and he didn't recognize me. That was really sad, also because I understood he was a non-person. He had no memory, he was no one. He couldn't relate with people. And I started with this to talk about the importance of memory, to preserving memory in the form of archives. This is the way to preserve our work. And again, there is a comparison to make between a digital era and analogic era. So, do you remember this? Probably the younger of you never saw it. This is really computer archaeology. This is a floppy disk. And if you use the Windows 98, you cannot read it anymore. So, watch out. Instead, this is a nice book, a Guide of Rome, which was written by Manazzale in 1887 and has nice pictures like this. So within 500 years, unless there is a fire, we will be able to read it. So think about it again. The other thing is digital pictures. When there were the films, the traditional ones, old times, centuries ago, sort of, you had to be very precise in shooting your pictures because you didn't have an infinite amount of shots available. Instead, today, with the small sheets, you can store in a really tiny device hundreds of pictures. My personal archive of archaeological pictures is about 80,000. So you can understand I cannot print all those pictures, but I must think about the safest way to preserve this archive, because technology surely will change and I have to think about finding a way of storing this information, this data, in something that is not like this, something that can last, not forever, but at least for a couple of decades. Otherwise, my work would be lost, and that would be a shame for all of us. So much work, so much study, something that you have to make available to other people, because history study is a sort of chain dating back to the Romans, to the Greeks, to the Egyptians, and we are passing by this memory from one to the other, from our grandfather to our nephew, from my professors to me to my students. It is a chain that will make all this study available to everybody, so that you can start from the ideas of previous people and then check them, see if there is something better to say, see if there is something wrong. And this is the way research works. And for me also research is something creative that must be fun, that must be interesting, that must be stimulating. So give me your feedback. Bye bye and ciao.